Okay, so here we are. We're just doing a interview. We're using a 3-camera setup. We're using the GH5S. We've got 2 of those and a GH5. We're running this on a fully automated slider system, as you can see here, and works really well. Everything's been pre-programmed, and if you just have a look up here, you'll see how that all just beautifully moves across. There we go, to capture our talent. Alright, so that's the shark footage, S1A3. We also have that linked up to a little field-walled 4K monitor there, which is good. And again, we have a GH5 there. That's set up with a 50mm, and again another screen at the top there, which we've just got switched off currently. So that's good. And then over here we have another slider, a smaller slider, this one, and which is very good. And this kind of works really well. And you can see it's just moving along. All right, so that's lovely. And that's the mini slider, the shark slider, the mini slider. We've got a 3-camera setup here today. So we wanted to get some really nice shots for our client. They're a high valued client here that we have, so we are really looking after them on the on everything that we need. And then we've got of course just some lighting here, of course some key lighting and some hair lights, and we're using just the outdoors there just as a little extra light there, just to fill in the shadows. Second microphone of course up here, which is really important. You don't want to have a mishap. If you do, you've got a backup source, so we always have that. That's just a little bit off the talent here. And then we've got the talent mic'd up with a Sennheiser. G'day Ricky. Ricky's brilliant. He should just come and work for us and do all my interviews. He's that good. So Ricky is absolutely fantastic. Been an absolute pleasure to work with. And then we have just back over here the Sennheiser AVX here, which is just absolutely fantastic. And of course that plugs into the Panasonic XLR adapter, and that's all on a small rig there that you can see. So this is our typical sort of setup. It's quite a big setup, but what we do, but it absolutely means that we can just get fantastic interviews. Everything's all sort of set up really well. Then we have questions that we ask Ricky. Ricky's been very gracious. He's been answering those questions really professionally, and has made our life really easy. Caught up on a lot of lost time this morning that we had just with trying to get one of our other talents just up to speed with everything, but Ricky's made up. It means we can get home early now, so that's great. So and you can just see the sliders here, how they're all pre-programmed and how they work. You know, absolutely fantastic. So that's our setup, guys. So I hope that's been of interest to you. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing this video with you, and hopefully you've found it interesting and maybe able to replicate that if that's where you want to go. All right, SkyBiz, over and out.